This is the Jay Sheck Podcast at jaysheck.com.
So I got a question for you guys.
What?
It's a pretty weird one. I want you to answer it honestly. Last week I was reading a lot about the male G-spot. You know where it is?
In the asshole.
Yeah. It's in our butts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 2.5 inches inside your ass, and you feel like a walnut lump. They said it's like a lump the size of a walnut. And if you rub it, they said it actually, you get the feeling like you got to piss really bad. But if you hold it and you keep going for like 20 minutes, it's supposed to be...
20 minutes?
It's supposed to be... Yeah, they said like 15, 20 minutes for the first time. They said the hardest part is getting through that you got to piss if someone's doing it for you or if you're doing it yourself. They said...
What if you piss? It just doesn't work?
Well, no, you can, but then you piss.
You gotta go half hour?
Yeah, then you're pissing, though. So you'd have to go to the bathroom. What I'm saying is, you stick your finger like 2.5 inches in, and there's a little like walnut field, and you just like rub it literally. Supposedly you can do it externally too if you're like that good at it. But you rub it for 20 minutes. They said it's unbelievable.
How long did it take you?
I didn't do it, you fucking idiot.
Wait, is it up top or down low? Like on the top or the bottom?
Up. Prostate, yeah, up. Up. So you literally, supposedly you can't miss it.
Oh, you fish hook.
And you just literally you just fish hook. And you do. That's what they said with girls. If you ever want to make a girl come easy. I remember Jenna Jameson said, you put your finger inside of them and you do the come here sign. And you'll feel like a little lump. And if you just keep doing that. But would you? But here's the question: would you do it? The male G-spot.
Like
if you had a girlfriend and she was like, "Listen, I don't mind it."
Why not? It's a new experience.
If she wanted to.
I would do it.
I think a lot of people actually do that.
I think a lot of people probably do too.
I remember I was at the first time I saw Big Jay Okerson, and he was like talking about that, and he asked like 4 guys like right in front of him in the crowd, and they all said they did it.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I know. I
How
don't
big
know.
of a freak you
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I really like the idea of it, but like, I don't know, man.
Well, the girl's not shoving a dildo up there.
As long as it's a girl's finger.
Well, no, you can't.
Fine.
You got to watch, like with the guy shit. You got to watch doing crazy shit like that.
Oh,
they said you start with a finger, and then you can move to like the G-spot stimulators if you want. But
oh my god,
yeah, dude.
Now, if a male doctor did that to you in your 50s when you're getting your prostate exam, and he did it a little too long.
If a male did it to me, I'd punch him in the mouth.
Well, I'm saying the doctor did it a little too long, and you were going, all right. And he's like, no, something doesn't feel right. And he kept doing it, You went, oh, does that make you gay?
No, it's actually crazy. I was reading the directions about it online. You got to be like dead on, or you get really hurt.
Really?
When you're fucking around with the prostate, yeah. If you start like
fuck
really,
that, then.
Unless
it's a girl doctor. My girlfriend's no.
Well, they said that, and this actually makes like my blood run cold, my hair stand up. I love it. They said like the second, it's one of those things where like, when you hit it, you hit it. Like your body just like,
you just
like, ooh, that's never been,
instant erection.
Yeah. God.
So I guess, I'm sorry to assume, but I'm assuming gay men do this a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to push any buttons.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm pretty sure they just... By the way, I don't know what... This is complete bullshit, but I remember one of my brother's friends was telling me that it's actually pretty common if you're a nurse to see after hours. It's called like an external rectum. People having anal sex with no lube, no condom or anything, and you actually like attach to the lining of it and pull it out their ass. So girls will come in the ER with their fucking
ass,
with their rectums hanging out of their ass in their hands like a bag,
like a clock.
You know what they do? They just take it and they shove it back in. Yeah.
God damn.
Swear to God, I heard that before.
Now I'm definitely not doing the prostate thing.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think I took too many shits today.
Sutton just before this said that they come in with the anus in a bag. Was that?
Look it up, Sheck. Look it up. Look it up.
It's not a cucumber.
Sheck, can you call my brother on Skype?
What is it? Exposed rectum?
Sheck, can you call my brother on Skype?
Yeah, I could.
I need to know if they have it in a bag, please.
I'll give you his number real quick.
Maybe ball it up like a snowball, but not...
Hello?
Yo, Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, listen, I got you on the podcast, all right?
Okay.
All right, listen. Weren't you the one who years ago told me when you were working as an orderly that it was like pretty common for a chick when she was getting banged in the ass, if they weren't using lube or like a condom, sometimes it would literally pull their rectum out of their ass and they'd come in with like holding their rectum out of their asshole?
No. That was old ladies. Old ladies old ladies, they're like groom or whatever. The shit would just fall out. Like, they'd be, like, walking around one day, and, like, the whole area where the baby is created would just fall out. There was no banging chicks in the asshole. I remember.
I could have swore somebody told me that if you were banging a girl in the ass without lube, it could like attach to the inner lining and pull it out their ass, and they'd have to stuff it back in.
Rectal
their ass.
prolapse.
Yeah. Well, it would be a prolapse. You can have asshole prolapses too. We had them too. Anytime something that's supposed to be inside you ends up outside you for whatever reason, it's a prolapse. But at the hospital, most of the time, it was old ladies would have prolapsed uteruses, where I don't know, for whatever reason, I guess they're just like living longer than they really should. The shit would just like fall out, like out of nowhere.
And they'd come in holding it. How would you put it back?
You'd have to stuff it back in.
Oh my god!
Would they have it in like a brown paper bag or like a bag, or would they just be coming and holding it?
No, they pretty much just be coming in holding it.
Oh my god!
I mean, like there were like some people that had some like decency. Like we picked up this homeless dude. Felt really bad for the dude. Like there's a lot of really horrible smells you smell at a hospital. Like, one of the top ones is a lower GI bleed, which is when somebody's bleeding from their ass. That's really terrible. But the worst smell that I've ever smelled was there was a homeless dude, and he was, like, sitting out in the park for a while, and he was sitting in stagnant water, he wasn't clean or whatever. And somehow he ended up getting picked up by the paramedics. So he comes into the hospital, and he's got a blanket wrapped around, like, his pelvic area. And he just keeps apologizing. He's like, I'm really sorry. And, like, nobody really knows what the hell's going on. And some of the older nurses, like nurses who've seen a lot, were in on this. And they opened up the blanket, and here, because it's sitting in the water, somehow, like, his skin got real soft and, like, brittle. And it got filled with maggots. So everything down there was completely covered with maggots. Like, they were eating pretty much his skin. And the smell from that was so bad that, like, nurses were walking out of the room to, like, throw up the trash can.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Like that. Yeah, like, nurses who have been there, like, 20 years and seen, like, people with, like, heads missing and stuff like that. Had to walk out of the room to throw up because it was that bad.
All right, thanks. I just wanted to clear that up. Thank you, though. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, no. The whole asshole thing, I'm trying to think where that story came from, because there was a story about it. But yeah, if you're not, like, you know, lubricating stuff, like, yeah, you can pull stuff out, but usually it pops back in on its own.
Wow.
No.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
For what that was worth. Yeah, just old lady placenta is usually.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Oh, the homeless. I'm going to be thinking about that.
Our medical advisor, Chris Sutton.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a good call.
I can't believe they're just walking around and it just falls out. I mean,
and
that's
then they
shame.
They just have to fist it back up there.
Oh my God.
To put it politely, yes.
Now I got to find out if it was well, I won't say the two people's name, but the two other nurses I know it was one of them told me be careful if you're ever doing
No,
that.
I'm sure it happened. The only thing I was just laughing about was when you said they just come in with it in bags. Like, I just couldn't get over that. Here, sorry. Here, open up. You just untie the Acme bag and just see your asshole hanging out.
You're rectum.
Got some.
Looks like an asshole.
Diane's back.
You got some. You got some bags of asshole over there.
I still love
Dr. Schiller.
I still love the guy that fell out of the tree and the stick went straight up his ass. I still love that.
This is the Jay Sheck Podcast at jaysheck.com.